Welcome back!
Hey, everybody!
Hello!
I'm new here.
This is Josh the Techie Dude. Hey.
Hey.
You guys know.
Josh the Techie Dude, there we go.
Welcome, everybody, back to Initiative Impossible. Tonight's going to be a little bit different. We're going to be playing Magic the Gathering tonight and learning instead of doing our campaign, but we're going to be getting back into that hopefully next week.
Yes.
Yeah,
Or-
we're hoping. As far as we
We're
know.
hoping. We'll let you guys know for sure, though, exactly when we're coming back to do that. And,
Hi.
well, hi.
I'm not on camera.
can see you.
I
We
really
suckered Josh into getting on camera tonight
We
because he's the
did.
Techie. He rarely gets to play, so give the guy a chance.
Kenna is joining in
Throw him a
already
bone
saying
here.
hi.
Hello.
Kenna loves magic.
So
She
here's
plays-
what the
I
tabletop
do
looks
too.
like.
Yeah. So this is what is happening right now, but we wanted to get going live so that you guys did not think that we were bitching out. So here we are.
No cold shoulders.
No cold shoulders.
No, not at all.
We're not gonna just ghost you. We're here for you.
No shits in the ocean.
In the water bed.
Damn it.
So I have a deck already made. Rude has a deck made. Josh is working on one currently.
Yes.
And I don't know if you were joining in.
I was going to jump in and go over the loose explanation of how we kind of sort of build decks.
Okay.
So that way, if
Anybody that's watching has
Yeah.
not built a deck themselves.
and just trying to make sure all of the tech stuff is working right before I jump on camera.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So every now and then we'll probably do something different kind of board games, different games, and also along with the campaign. Just happened tonight that we were able to do that, so we're glad that you guys are joining in. Kenna is checking in. She says, "I do love Magic," and says checking in, sounding great.
Right.
So awesome! Thank you guys
Alright.
for tuning in.
Yeah.
Don't forget that the episodes are archived on the YouTube channel, and they are on Twitch for how long?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. They stay up on there for 2 weeks.
We need to fix that.
Okay, so we need to fix that. So YouTube.
They are on YouTube.
They
Yes.
are on YouTube.
They are archived on YouTube.
Josh
Yes.
has been working on doing the edits for those and getting them up, and I like how they're coming along
Oh yeah.
because
Josh is
not
cool.
only are they funny as hell, but the tension. But seriously though, if you think about it, when you're watching something, it's broken up into pieces, and it's kind of easier to follow along. I think that way.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
so little bite-sized segments.
Yeah, I think
Usually.
that's a lot of fun. Yeah.
I kind of thought it'd be hard for somebody to just sit there and watch us for like 2.5 hours nonstop. Like, where was I again?
Right. Right.
It's possible you can keep track of where you left off, maybe, but
Yeah.
yeah, just little segments can usually be a little easier to keep track of. Yeah.
Working on part 4. That should be coming out pretty soon.
Awesome. Yeah, so that's kind of I like that, but you can also jump in with us when we are live and watch the entire campaign. But if you can't watch the whole thing, then you can go back and watch with the fun edits and all that stuff as well. I don't know if you guys, while he's working on the deck, if you want to talk a little bit maybe about the characters or until Tony's ready.
Like,
For Initiative Impossible, like your character.
well, I mean, I gave a pretty lengthy explanation in the last session of how he's a messed up war veteran of sorts, but yeah, that's Nolan Muckraker. Yep. That's his last name, Muckraker.
Muckraker. Don't forget that name.
Are these the ones you're on?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, he's seen some shit and he's lost an eye in the process, if that tells you anything. He's also gotten a bite taken out of one of his ears before. I mentioned that last time. So yeah,
Ouch.
I mean, heck,
Yeah.
you know, I've heard the phrase "scars for days." He's probably got scars for years.
Well, that would make sense, being in the war and everything.
Oh,
But
yeah.
wow.
When you sent us that backstory, that was just so
Oh, yeah.
depressing.
It was
But,
This
but
guy's gone
the
through some
creativeness,
stuff.
though, there's a lot that actually goes into creating characters.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of fun. I'm not. My favorite part is actually getting the backstory. Rolling up, I don't. It's not my favorite thing to do. Like, obviously, it was like I was
Mulligan.
kicking and screaming, and so I finally got it done.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
I've made like a total of 2 D&D characters so far.
Yeah.
So, but I kind of get the gist of that. I'm still a little iffy on
Dude, so before
what's
last
too
time-
much backstory and what's too little backstory. You know, I don't want to lock my DM in what I want my character to be necessarily. But
Right.
and then there's the rolling up like, oh yeah, my character's going to be awesome and do this and that, and then
Right.
I like have nothing for intelligence. He's going to be dumb as a post, and that's insulting to the post.
Yeah, I mean sometimes the
Bro.
rolls are sometimes you get really good rolls, sometimes it's like
That's one.
oh that was 7. Wow. Like he can either be very charismatic or like you said, dumb as hell.
He's
and
super
just-
charismatic and dumb as hell.
That's
and that works
true.
out in your favor.
Well,
choice.
Johnny Bravo.
Yeah.
Hey there, Birdie Mama.
Yep.
Oh
That's
yeah,
a
I
fun
mean,
part.
I did
Go to
surprisingly
Nickelodeon
well
right
for
now.
my Nolan character. I mean,
Yeah.
he's
So
pretty
many
decent all around the board,
Already.
nothing below 10, so that was nice for me to work with.
That was a good
Uh,
roll up on that for sure.
Yeah. I mean, my previous character was a dragonborn paladin who was raised by lizard folks.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
Yeah.
he thought he was a lizard even if he was a dragonborn, and he had very low intelligence. I think he had a 5,
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
he licked his eyeball a lot.
Oh god.
and he ate anything that he killed, including people.
Oh, tell him what his favorite snacks were.
Oh well, anything really, but
But-
fingers were nice and portable.
Right.
Oh jeez. Did you play in that campaign with that character?
Did I?
Or did
Yeah, you
DM?
were a warlock.
Oh, I was. Well, I've made so many warlocks now.
Oh,
You just
Tiefling
kind of stick
warlock?
to
Yeah,
a
that's
certain-
usually what I stick to. I didn't
Well,
make a fighter.
you
last
were
time.
very fond of Eldritch Blast. I know
Oh,
that.
Eldritch Blast and Mage Hands are your friends. I mean,
Well, yeah, but it's like, okay, here I come with my sword and shield, and oh, you've already shot that guy 10 foot across the map.
oh wait, I have 3 attacks in one go.
Yeah, that's when that's my first character, and I realized, melee fighting is kind of tough when you have people who do ranged.
Yeah, especially when they keep
Oh.
knocking you back.
That's true.
It's still a
We
fun
both
character,
do
though.
range for our characters on this campaign.
Well, yeah, true. That's why I liked
And,
the Eldritch Knight character for Nolan. Fighting, but I still have some spells as backup in case. So, yeah, it's a good. It seemed like a good compromise for me.
Yeah. This is my first time playing a ranger. I have played rogue before or whatever, so it's
Kind
interesting.
of similar. but-
So yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean the reasoning behind my paladin character was we had a lot of casters I think in our group that time. Warlock, sorcerer,
Yep.
so on. So I figured, well, I need to be something tough and something that can pick us up when we nearly get killed. So you know what? I think.
Is that all you got?
Oh yeah, so I figured, oh hey, it looks like Paladin has at least a basic heal spell with Lay on Hands, so I thought that would be a good combo to start out, and I did have some difficulty playing that character just because low intelligence and neutral alignment, so a lot of times I was a little lost on what would I be doing here. It usually just involved, I'll eat whatever we killed and let them figure it out. Oh, we're escorting a small boy. Yep, I still have a severed arm from that bandit. I offer some to the small boy. I'm not sure why he's not happy about it.
He was a lot like Drac from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nothing goes over my head.
Yeah.
My reflexes are too fast.
That's exactly what he was like too.
Like that makes sense.
Well, yeah, I wanted to play a lizard folk originally, but that wasn't in the rules we had at the time or something.
Yeah.
So I compromised, and I'm a dragonborn, but I think I'm a lizard folk.
That's pretty clever, actually.
That was a good dynamic,
That's pretty
actually.
cool.
Oh yeah.
So far, with you being the DM,
Yes.
like what are some of your favorite phrases that have
Oh,
come
God.
out of so far what we've played?
You already know mine.
Yeah. I think
Sure.
maybe.
Stay away from the oceans with him. Honestly, I think some of the funniest dynamics have been between Burnley and Nolan.
He's in my pot bag, Saren!
What?
I struck him!
You little fucking Nolan! Being electrocuted.
Is this thing trying to jerk me off?
I think it's safe to say no one's moved on from the snatch.
I'm not saying I'm into it. Hey, if I get jerked off for 20 gold, yeah, he'd be willing to do that.
because
Yeah.
oh my god, you can't script this stuff. It totally
No.
is improv, and it's
It's
on
so
the
fun.
spot, and it's so hilarious because just the quote is that all you got?
Yeah.
As he exhales smoke, like
Yeah.
the dude just got electrocuted. How bad? I want to be this guy in the game.
Like really, I'd have to say, and I'm not trying to pick favorites, but I have to say that his character is one of my favorites, just because I like the back and forth that him and I do with our
Absolutely.
characters, and we're like,
Stick to my strengths.
you couldn't let me outdo him.
All right.
All right.
I grumble because that clearly didn't do a lot.
Then I yell over at him and say, "I'll teach you to shoot better next time."
More cards, buddy.
Trying to be better than the other,
Let's do
and
this.
you know, I think my character really pisses him off when I try to start
Let's
fights.
share.
I'm pointing at her with the motion I make for firebolt.
And do
Well,
that.
you know, the bar fight, it was kind of like, yeah, I'm going to sit back and watch this train wreck. That's what it looked like to me.
Hey, I made money.
Some men
That's
just
all
wanna
that
watch.
matters.
Well, yeah, and that just, cements my idea of you being a prostitute. So.
Oh, that's right.
These sailors just start throwing coins at you, Heather.
How much?
For total.
She was a streetwalker.
I forgot that that's what you keep on saying
Yes.
about my characters. It's totally not what my character is.
Oh,
And
no.
then that little exchange between you and Sarah. But
Yeah.
It was actually out of
Trash.
character, but
Oh, they're my friends.
That one looks like a hoe.
Shut up, trash.
they
Yeah.
look like a bunch of hoes.
That was so funny.
Shut up, trash.
That was good.
Which, correct me if
lost
I'm
it.
wrong, but isn't that from Golden Girls?
It
the
is.
quote?
Yeah. It is.
Oh, yeah. That's where he's getting his cues sometimes. I
He
think.
is, definitely a big fan of him. I can tell already.
Kicking again at the other one.
All right, go ahead.
And I was like, yeah! Oh, I'm still a lady. Blanche and Dorothy in hand.
But I
You
mean,
say that he's happy that we're
Sarah's a
friends?
fun character like that, though. She's
Right.
She's the mediator with this whole mess of a
Yeah.
group we have.
Language!
Bake those cookies, Grandma!
I'll bake you in a second if you don't watch your mouth.
She
She's
tries.
gonna bake cookies and beat your ass.
Oh, yeah.
That's
No
perfect.
shit. Well, the last episode, like
Yeah.
those of you who've not watched it,
Yeah,
go
go
freaking watch
Go watch
it.
all the segments.
Oh,
Like,
my God.
seriously.
Hilarious.
Holy shit! That, like, you guys got your asses handed to you, and here's Sarah and just. I mean, not you, because you're like,
Right.
hey, Kraken, hits my dick. I mean,
Lightning right to the temple.
right.
Yeah.
Or, one of the temples.
I'll teach you how to shoot better later.
Yeah. Yeah, my character's finally becoming more feisty and coming into her own. Like, she
That's,
keeps to herself, but she's also like, mm-mm. I'm gonna give so much shit back.
The sassiness is working out.
Yeah, yeah. And I know
Oh,
that's interesting.
Well, it's kind of a good dynamic like that. I mean, Burnley's, scatterbrained and kind of silly like that.
Runs over a little bit of lightning.
Hardly the battery. All right. Go.
So what I should have said, rewind. Hey, Nolan! Shit, Sarah is putting me in Shantae's snatch!
Well, no offense to Burnley and his players. That's the fun part about Burnley.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm fun in that I'm usually pissed off and disrespectful, but
Right.
so the fun and excitable, the pissed off and angry, which is also fun in its own way, the snarky and fun in her own way, and
Yeah.
Sarah, who's kind but kind, supportive, and also has a lot of fun on her own.
Yeah.
Right.
I pull out my knitting needles and
Yeah, and we're Josh and I are both building decks as we speak. And I
Yeah.
pulled this card
Yeah.
up, and I thought
Trying
it
to
said
hurry.
shipwreck hooker. I thought that's what that said, but it
Well,
doesn't. It
according
says
to Nolan, that's what I am.
shipwreck hooker.
That's what Carl.
Is that all you got, you hooker?
That's what
oh
Carl
no, it
is.
was a sailor called out land ho,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
decided, oh great, I could use one of those.
20 gold is 20 gold, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A 20 gold hooker? Wow, geez, that's a hell of a hooker.
Right.
I'd be lucky if I could say
You're building your deck, bro.
We were talking about this though.
Yeah, right?
Wait, shitting in the ocean?
Well, it would be if I played this card. It's
Oh,
over.
God.
So China's just chiming in saying boyfriend got deer tonight, just called, and can I be on the next MTG game? I miss playing tabletop.
Well, and that's what we've been talking about. Is if we have an open spot, we're going to bring people on if they are available to come and play with us, because it's not just Initiative Impossible. Brilliant name that Heather named the show. So you guys like the name? Thank Heather. You hate the name?
Thank
Heather.
Peter.
Thank Heather.
If you need to sue
You're
someone
welcome.
about stealing a name, have it.
But no, it was actually Brian and Josh and you guys' brainchild that brought this whole thing to fruition to make it happen. So, I mean, it's not just going to be focused on D&D, and I thought we talked a little bit about that.
We did a little bit, yeah.
But yeah,
Probably a
that's
little compared to the D&D. You know, here's the
Right.
D&D, here's the other.
yeah, here's
Right.
the other stuff.
well, and that's the premise of most of the stuff that we're doing right now, because we've done 2 episodes now.
Alright.
Which Josh is doing an incredible job with breaking those episodes down into smaller bites, because I'm just like, when is the next one gonna drop?
Yeah.
Because I've watched all episodes that's dropped so
I
far.
really, and I usually don't watch. I don't go because we've done so many podcasts now that I don't go back and watch them.
Mm-hmm.
But I have been on Mission Impossible because I want to see the edits and
Yes.
Oh,
see
yeah,
it broken
but-
down. Like
Kill
that.
it.
Surprise!
You know, fun to see what he tosses in. Also, just fun to get a
Yeah, speaking of
review.
that, green
I was just gonna
meanie.
say.
What the shit is that about?
Oh, here we go.
You can't help it that your laugh is so contagious. You know? Especially when you're rolling big rolls, like, woo-hoo-hoo, you know?
Oof. Oh, yeah, baby. Woo! All right.
I was like,
Yeah.
whoa!
And we're like, okay, does that mean good for us? Good
No.
for the Kraken?
No, generally not.
Generally, I found
Generally
that's
not.
the
Like
case.
literally, Josh is like peeking over your shoulder and going,
I'm trying to see what he's rolling.
"Is he rolling right over here?"
As I'm going back through the videos too, I keep seeing, three fucking nat ones or,
Yeah.
or 3 critical hits. Or,
Nat 20s. Jesus, another nat 20.
Right, change your dice up.
are you sure?
That's and that's the crazy part about it is, just so we're all clear, I'm really not that great at creating story. I let the dice dictate because it makes a way better story. I mean, come on. You get the coolest character in the whole damn game getting electrocuted and being a total badass, exhaling smoke and going, "Is that all you got?" While Burnley's eating shit just trying to walk upstairs. Falling as you're saying, "What are you doing?" Exactly.
So I didn't know to come with me. You're supposed to pick me up and save me.
Yeah,
That's
poor,
hilarious.
I feel so bad for Burnley.
You're towing around.
He needs to make some of those boots from Portal, the fall boots.
Yeah.
Those could really help him out.
Right.
He's a tinker, he can figure it out.
Yeah.
Work
Or
on
just an
that,
Iron Man
Burnley.
suit.
Right, exactly. A gnome Iron Man suit. There you go.
Honestly, I think I love all of the
Oh my God,
characters
say
and
that,
just
dude.
how different everybody is, but how
Yeah.
weirdly that we all come together. Like, you
Yeah,
wouldn't
like
expect that, but
Yeah,
The Motley
we
Crue
do
of
still. I
sorts.
still kind of want to write an origin story of how did we meet? Because
yeah, that's
Right,
yeah.
and I would love to go over that because I think we can probably cover that in a flashback, just because there's so much backstory that you guys have given it. Obviously, working one-on-one with each one of the characters and whatnot, and going, okay, I can give you a little bit, but a lot of it's going to be spoiler stuff because I have a loose storyline that I want to follow. But what makes it even better is the fact that you guys either exceed your dice rolls and roll nat 20s for days, or you completely shit the bed and roll nat ones. Okay, who's next?
Me.
All right.
I'm not rolling in there. Didn't matter. I'm gonna roll in there this time.
20
20.
Roll for the crit.
Roll for the crit.
extra attacks. So.
Right.
Oh, nat 20.
There you go. Roll for crit. Roll for crit.
Stabbing it.
Okay.
1.
1 damage.
No, I rolled a 1 to hit.
Yeah. Let's do that. And it's not going to.
It's not gonna sync up with that.
It's not going to sync up with that. There we go.
Also, kind of says the edits are so amazing. Great job.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. I appreciate. I do bust my butt on it. And
You do. You have other stuff that you do. You're not just doing that.
Well,
and
I don't know when you
appreciated.
sleep.
Right.
I mean, I've seen you sleep, like when
Oh,
I
that's creepy.
I regretted it as soon as I said it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
knew somebody was
I
gonna say.
gave him a ride here today, and well, I messaged him. Okay, I'll come to pick you up soon. No response. Sure enough, I stopped by him. Oh, he's just zonked out on the couch.
Oh,
Laid in
no.
my armchair.
Did you pick him up
okay.
and carry him?
No,
I'll take you, Josh.
I got the cattle prod out.
Oh, damn.
That's the way I like it.
Whoa, learning a lot about this.
You still owe me. Come on, pay up.
Well, and that's like I was saying is obviously being incredibly
not what
zealous
I'm
when it comes to consuming the episodes. All of this stuff that goes on behind the scenes, like Josh and I were talking about it earlier, of going, oh,
That's all balloons.
all of this that you guys are seeing right here today with the camera angles and everything else. Like, okay, so let's go there. See, I'm using the little remote control wired here.
It's not really.
It's not really remote control, but it's got the,
RC car.
right, exactly. It's the what would you say, the Dollar Tree one? It's, the generic one that you got to follow the remote control car around with a line.
Yeah.
It goes 6 feet and then stops. But having to do all of this because this is a completely different scene selection that we've set up and done for playing MTG, so we can go up and do the top part of everything, and then still be able to catch all this stuff because you're seeing all the boxes and everything.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, dude, shout out Josh and dote on him for a minute. We're 2 episodes in, and he is killing it on these edits and making them even more funny with a lot of the stuff that you keep adding into
I
the
like
shots.
the Jason Momoa.
Yes, the
I
Jason
like
Momoa.
how he takes our comments and it's just like,
Can
it's
we
fantastic.
It just cracks.
can we figure out how to do that whole crossfade thing with your face and Jason Momoa from now on? It's our Jason Momoa.
I have to YouTube that one.
Right.
Figure it out.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, that's really fun. You can see these little, these edits, these things that you put in when we're talking. It's a lot of fun.
Photoshop my head on his body. Make it
There you go. Exactly.
Dating
We're gonna see
profile.
that sometime.
Yes.
We're gonna see that sometime, I'm sure. But yeah, so it's been a lot of fun being able to jump in and do that, and I'm looking forward
Stacking the
to where we're at
I got it.
next.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next episode.